each episode is one entire shot.
Whoa.
So the cast, they took I talked to the director about it. The cast took, I think, a week to rehearse each one, and then a week to shoot it. And so they do it twice a day. It's the full hour. They would choreograph the entire thing. Yeah, it's really.
And then the acting is great.
But I mean, just dismiss that. Even you could even call it a gimmick. It's not in this case, but the performances and the writing and what it's about, it's as good as anything you'll see. It's phenomenal.
What is it on?
Netflix.
Yeah. Well, you have this is not even an anomaly. There's Baby Rangers, there's fucking Succession, there's Game of Thrones, there's Ozarks. Yeah. It's just like, okay, well, they're doing great shit out there. It's not like the sort of implied thing before was like, yeah, well, TV's not as good. It's not as interesting. It's a serial.
When we started, there was a different. I mean, like George Clooney, for instance, like there was a big thing. He very famously, became this superstar on ER. That show, 40 million people a week were watching that show. It was the biggest thing, right? Because there were only a few channels to tune into, and that show was the biggest one. And George never renegotiated his contract. He wanted to work in movies, and it was like, you can't go from TV to movie. It's very hard. Very few people can do it.
Yeah.
And he really strategically and kind of patiently, like, he joked that on the last episode he was on, Anthony Edwards, his co-star, was making $1 million for the episode, and he was making, 20 grand or whatever his deal was. Like, he could have renegotiated, but he would have had to give more years.
That's how bad he wanted to get off TV and do movies.
That's how bad he wanted to get off the biggest TV show in the world, because there was such a big kind of level change between features and TV.
Well, it was a giant difference in quality.